Hey guys, I'm Charlotte and this is a daily where we talk all things skincare, fashion, fitness, and nutrition for women over 40. So we also cover my braces journey around here. So if you've ever been considering braces and you're over 40, guess what? It's not too late. It's not really too late at any age. If you want to fix your teeth, there's different plans, different discount dental plans that you can look into, and that helps cover the cost of your braces. So there's different things that you can do, different options. I mean, there's Invisalign, there's brackets, and I've got videos on all of that stuff I just mentioned. So if you are new to my channel, first hit that subscribe button. Welcome to my channel, and go ahead and take a look at my past videos. I've got a lot of information. I cover a lot of information in those videos, and chances are, if you have a question, it may be answered in those videos. So without further ado, I want to go ahead and let you know that I am in my 5th month of having braces, and I went into my appointment the other day to get my braces tightened, and they didn't have my color. So as you guys know, I also have a braces video about rubber bands and the colors of the rubber bands, and I have been sticking with lavender. So as you know, when I went in the first time and had my braces put on, I had clear, and that was the worst color ever, especially if you are a coffee drinker. So literally since then, I have found out that lavender is my favorite color, and they were out of lavender this last time, and I'm serious, it just looks so much different. So when I go back, I am definitely getting lavender, and this time I did get a kind of a light pink color, and I'm just not as happy with the color. Not to mention, I know you probably can't really see it, but it really does dull my teeth down, the color of my teeth. It kind of makes them blend in with my lipstick, almost makes my teeth look kind of pinkish. Also much brighter than my subtle lavender. I'm not trying to be like, all melodramatic, but honestly, I can tell there's just such a big difference. So I think color really does matter. Anyway, I'm gonna be a good sport about this and hopefully not have to make a trip in to get those rubber bands changed until my next visit. Okay, so that being said, I think another reason why it bothers me that the color is a bit different is because I can see a lot more of the rubber band now. They've gone ahead the time before last, maybe it was last time I went in, or the time before this last tightening, I went in and I was able to get these chains put on. Now, when you think of chains, you think of metal chains. Well, that's not what they mean by chains. It's actually the same kind of a rubber band, but it actually is chained into your brackets. So I'm gonna come up close, I'm gonna show you, and excuse the pink. I mean, it's pretty bright. I don't know, it's just not something I'm used to. And I guess everything takes a little bit of time to get used to, so it's just not that big of a deal. But I'm gonna come up close, show you. So they have put the chains across the top teeth, and in the bottom teeth, they only have the chains on a couple of the teeth, and the other brackets have individual bands around them. So I'm coming up close, here we go. Okay, that is just such a weird look. So I'm gonna try to maybe crop that. But I just wanna say that they're really starting to move. My teeth are really starting to move, and now when I go in, they're like, wait a minute, now it's time to bring out the big guns, essentially. I mean, for lack of better words. So basically they put three stainless steel bands around 3 different teeth. So I apparently already had a couple of stainless steel bands on I didn't really know about, but they take this wire and they twist it around, and it's, I guess, made of stainless steel. They twist it around an individual bracket if they want extra pull on that tooth. And I have this one little feisty one down here that is kind of turned in, and they're really trying to step up the game by like really pulling it out with the bracket and with that chain rubber band. So they do feel a bit tighter this time, and there is a new wire. So this is the second new wire I've gotten. I've been able to change out my top wire almost every time, but the bottom wire, it really took a long time for it to grab onto, for the bracket to grab onto that tooth, or I'm sorry, for the wire to become engaged with the bracket to do something to the tooth. So it was still essentially working. Hope some of this makes sense. So yeah, that's what's going on with my braces. I do feel like they're not set back anymore. So my bottom teeth were really kind of pushing back when I first got the braces. They were very crooked and they were actually pushing back. So it was I had a deep bite. So now what they're doing is they're trying to kind of widen my bite here. And remember when I talked about those turbos in the past that really bothered me, that when I bit down, I felt like I was being shocked because it was such a, it was so pronounced, it just stuck out so far. And I really couldn't close my mouth all the way. I really do feel like my teeth are really more engaging now, even with those turbos on. So maybe my bite is changing in that way. What else is going on? It's kind of neat because they're right about liking that tightening feeling. I didn't really experience any pain, a little bit of tenderness yesterday, and then I had to go ahead and put the wax on because I felt like my lip was being cut up like last night. So I don't know how the adjustment, started affecting my lip. I'm not sure how that all works, but I did put the handy dandy wax on my brackets, and it really helped my lip kind of rest overnight. And so, they told me that, you're going to start really liking that tightening feeling. People really like the way it feels when they leave. And if they don't have that feeling, they just feel like the braces aren't working. So they almost like that tightening feeling. And I get what they're saying. I really do kind of feel like when they're tight again, it's working, I haven't gotten those 2 wisdom teeth taken out yet. I went for my consultation. I do plan to do that. It's just, I've just been kind of busy. I think it's it's one of those things where I can schedule and, my husband has to come and drive me. It's just 2 teeth, but I certainly still have to plan all of that. And it's just something simple that'll probably take about 45 minutes, not really a big deal. But I plan to do that, and then I plan to, whatever else, maybe replace some of my fillings. And not only because of the cosmetic look of it, but more like I got these when I was a kid. So I did get a couple of these fillings when I was a child, and I do feel like it's time for them to kind of get replaced. Because I think they're supposed to last 10 to 15 years or something like that. So maybe, in between there, at some point some of them were replaced, but it's been so long, I just don't even know. Anyway, I wanted to come on here and let you guys know what was going on because I know it's important. I know that some of you have gone out and gotten braces after seeing my video, and I want to say, hey, I'm really happy for you guys. I'm glad that my videos were helpful. That is what is intended here. It's intended to, my goal is to help somebody out there figure out whether or not they want braces and tell you the pros and cons of it. So far, I haven't been in too much pain at all. I mean, that's kind of my major question that I get is it painful? That kind of thing. And honestly, it's not. I mean, I experienced pain, I think, after maybe the first tightening. But other than that, I think that they just go at such a slow but progressive pace. I know that sounds kind of weird. But it's kind of like such a pace that your teeth, I think that they just have a handle on how to make it work without as much pain. So I think braces get a bad rap as far as being, having the tightening and it being so painful. But other people have pain tolerances that are different than mine, so I can't really guarantee. And I think it all depends on also your orthodontist, how they kind of move and care for your teeth. I think all that makes a great big difference. But the ladies at my orthodontist continue to be just as sweet as pie and so informative and just so helpful. They were running around the office like mad trying to find these lavender bands. And I wasn't out there saying, you better find those bands. They were just like, they didn't really want to stop trying to look for them. And at some point we were just like, just put the pink ones on. And, it's not that big of a deal. I think it's just the change that sometimes people are like, if you don't like change, you don't like change. But that's not really it as much. I do feel like those lavender bands really are a little less conspicuous. And I do think that they kind of help make your teeth look a bit whiter, like lighter in color. So that's what I mean by whiter. And I feel like these kind of are brighter than my teeth, so they dull my teeth down. And so, that's not a big deal. I think in the big picture, I'm going to be so super happy with the movement of my teeth and so happy that I did this, that these little bands, being a little bit, not the color of my not like the color of my dreams. And if they bothered me that bad, my orthodontist would change them out. I think it's gonna be okay. I know you guys are probably going, what are you talking about? Because you can't really see it in here. But when I look in the mirror, I guess it's in person. I mean, I don't think it comes across really on camera. But you guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I want to get this video out for a while. I want to let you guys know what was going on. They do continue to contour my teeth. Like, I've had it done like 3 times. I go in there and these bottom teeth are so crowded that they take a little something and they don't like to call it filing, but they take a little disc and they, contour my bottom teeth, which it just means it causes a little more of a space. But, there's obviously not an obvious space going on. It's they just need to be able to move, and I get it. But that is kind of the most uncomfortable thing. It doesn't hurt at all, but it's the idea and the pressure with the filing. You know what I mean? So that is a little bit, it's not painful at all, okay? It's just the uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable because that they're that they're contouring a bit of your tooth away. They're contouring a bit of your tooth away. So hope that helps. Anyway, you guys, I will catch you up to date. If anything goes on with my teeth in between, I'll let you guys know. I'll let you know when I do get my wisdom teeth taken out. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to watch my other videos, guys. It's not all about braces, but if it is something that you're interested in, keep watching my braces videos. I'm just saying I've got other videos mixed in there. If you're not subscribed to my channel yet, I hope you subscribe, you guys. We do have a lot of fun here. Like this video if this was a great video to you, if it helped you out in any way. Comment below if you have any questions, and I will answer them to the best of my ability. And until next time, you guys, God bless you and have a great day.